Most people would agree serving locally grown food to kids in local schools is a good idea, but making that happen can be a challenge.
It's a great idea, but it's often very difficult to get local foods into local schools. There's not a capacity for doing the processing in the schools. People think they're going to bring 1,000 heads of cabbage to the lunch lady. First of all, there's no lunch ladies. Second of all, 1,000 heads of cabbage isn't a solution, it's a problem. You have to get it made shelf stable. You have to meet the requirements of getting that safely and legally into the systems. And that's what a facility like this is really excellent at.
Wisconsin Innovation Kitchen in Mineral Point is one of many incubator kitchens popping up across the country. Incubator kitchens provide commercial-sized kitchen space for entrepreneurs and small businesses to develop and process their products. But Wisconsin Innovation Kitchen also offers something unique.
It's the first incubator kitchen in the United States that has a staff in it that's available to make product, to prove products out, to do the recipe development, and actually make it for people on a production basis in a safe, legal, clean, state-inspected kitchen.
My name is Josh Miner. I'm the Farm to School Coordinator for the La Crosse County Health Department. We are having some locally grown produce pre-processed and frozen for use in the cafeteria kitchens in the schools that we work with in La Crosse County. There's a couple of reasons school districts aren't doing this themselves. One of the main reasons is they got rid of their kitchens about 20 years ago. So a lot of schools just don't have any kitchen space. It's a heat and serve model. People are often worried about how expensive local foods are for schools. But the fact of the matter is that it's marginally more expensive as long as you really are careful about your distribution costs, about your processing costs, about your packaging costs. And so using facilities like this allow us to be as efficient as possible. So the product, when the schools buy this bok choy, they're not going to be paying for anything other than really the bok choy itself.
Now there's a sample.
It's good bok choy.
These are roasted tomatoes. They can do like a tomato sauce out of it, a stew, add it into stews, stuff like that. Because now the cooks there aren't getting the raw product, but they've got to cook and roast. It's already done to that point. They can add it into their stews or pizza sauces or whatever.
What are we going to do with them all? Yeah.
Also benefiting from the opportunities created by the Wisconsin Innovation Kitchen are local farmers Kevin and Kate Lucy.
This is a 38.5 acre organic vegetable farm, and we grow a whole variety of vegetables. One of the bigger crops we grow are the tomatoes. Well, what has happened over the years, we grow enough quantity all the time that we have more than we can sell to stores that are #1 quality, and half of the tomatoes you get end up being #2s or restaurant grade, and we need a place to process them or put them. And just recently that Innovation Kitchen in Mineral Point opened up, and they make products at a reasonable price. We're hoping that people at the market, after they've eaten the tomatoes that we already grow, will then say, hey, these are the same tomatoes, only now they're in the jar and juice, and it extends it for a year or two. You can continue to sell the tomatoes that you couldn't sell as #1s.
Growers like Kevin Lucy can diversify their markets and sell their produce to schools by using a minimal processing incubator like Innovation Kitchen.
The best thing is that the clients have jobs. A lot of like Kevin Lucy's tomatoes would be buried under because he wouldn't have anything to do with them. Now we can take and make it into a product that they can use rather than wasting all the food.
What I'm looking for is the opportunity to grow this out into a knit-together network of collaborating facilities. We've got 4 of them right now that are talking together. The ability to have them work independently but also collaboratively so they can share resources, share sales and marketing, grow that network from 4 to 10 to maybe 50 across a Upper Great Lakes or a regional setting. The opportunity to change the world for our local farms and for the folks that really need this kind of food and this kind of nutrition is it's right on the table. We're in this place we are in today is the point of that spear. How we roll that out and how we network together, that's the fun part of this.